Hey, good day to everybody, and welcome to another fabulous week in Las Vegas, in the United States of America. And I've got some juicy news for you this week, and it involves one of our favorite players, Zillow. They are putting the brakes on buying new homes. So, as I've talked about in the past, there are several large companies out there, led by Zillow, known as iBuyers, and they have been buying homes from people instead of you selling them the traditional way. And what's been amazing over the last 6 to 9 months is they have not only been paying the actual market price for homes, for some odd reason they've been paying more. Well, they've decided to go ahead and put brakes on that. Now, they have put brakes on things before, like when the current global situation happened. They put the brakes on because they didn't know where the market was headed. Then the market, of course, skyrocketed and took off. So what does this mean for you? Well, could mean if you're looking to sell your house and sell it quickly, you will be having really no issues, except you've just taken the largest player out of the market. These companies are operating right now on what's called market share. They really want to get as many homes as possible. It's like this game of hoarding, and they're grabbing up as many homes as humanly possible for the purpose of saying, we own this amount of market share. At some point, they didn't care about losing money. Every home that Zillow and all of these others sell, they lose money on. So when they offer you full price and they sell it, they've lost several $1,000s. Right now, they don't care. The entire purpose was, remember when I talked about Amazon one time, and how Amazon, remember, was like the cost leader. You wanted to try to see if you save money, you went to Amazon. Now you go to Amazon for everything. I talked a while back about my son's freshman year in college, and he had a math class he needed a calculator for. Went to Amazon, saw the price. Oh, okay, got to wait 2 weeks to get it. My goodness, I guess probably all the college kids are using this, right? Then I go and I check out, and it was Office Depot / Office Max. They're the same company now. They had the same calculator I could pick up right now in 10 minutes. For half the price. We don't go to Amazon anymore expecting low prices. We just go there because it's all there. Just yesterday, I needed some fish supplies. You know, for my fish tank. If you hear a little gurgling sound over to my right here, I got a fish tank. I needed supplies, new filters. So what did I do? I went to Amazon. And I looked for those supplies, and was like, man, this is expensive. Then I went like, hey, wait a minute. What about Petco and PetSmart? Because I got to go to Petco for my dog training and everything, because we're doing puppy training. They were 1/3 the price for the stuff I was looking for. 1/3 the price. Interesting. That's what they're doing. They are psychologically motivating you to just use them and to put you into their ecosystem, because their ecosystem is going to be huge. It's lending, it's title, it's the entire gambit of housing. And they want you to just think about one thing, and that's what all of these companies are doing. So, again, how does that affect me? Here's how it affects you. You've taken the largest player out of the game. That's like if Amazon said, I'm folding up and giving up all my cards now. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to start going to other websites. Well, they had to compete on something, and now they had to compete on price. That's why you can go to other websites and find better prices. The two main players that are left, OfferPad and Opendoor, no longer have to compete as hard because the biggest player in town is gone. Opendoor's already said, we are open for business, and I bet you they're licking their chops because they now know that they don't have to compete against Zillow for listings. All they got to do is just walk in. It's like, hey, you don't have Zillow. You want to sell now? You want to sell when you want to? So that's what it really means for you. Why did this happen? Well, Zillow has cited the current labor shortage and material shortage, as we've talked about before. You can just look at a satellite map of shipping and you'll see all of these ships sitting off the coast of California because they have no way to get in. There's a shortage of truck drivers. The truck drivers that are there, the logistics chain is stupid. They have to sit there at the port for 8-9 hours just to get their shipment so they can go deliver it to the warehouse that they're going to deliver it for the rest of the distribution. That's nuts. It's nuts. They should be able to do 3, 4, 5 runs. They're doing one run, and that's backing things up. So they have no supplies. They have a shortage of labor. Remember, the Great Resignation's happening, and it's affecting Zillow. About a week or so ago, I talked about a home that I sold to a cash buyer, and then they flipped it to Zillow for even more money. So I sold it for $20,000 over list price, which was a fair price. They sold it even more than that to Zillow, and it's still been sitting there, and it's been about 5 months. And I'm like, why? Oh yeah, they don't have labor to do it. Not only do they not have labor, they don't have the material. That's what's happening, and these people are backing up. Now, Zillow is the big player, but guess what? These other folks, they don't have labor and material either. So they're going to have to back up. So how are they going to make that up? They're going to offer you lower prices. And remember, when these iBuyers started, they had these huge fees, and they lowered them to just a few percent. So you're sitting there, you're paying like, wow, less than you'd ever pay on a commission. You get to move in every month. You got full price. And boom, you're done. You're like, oh man, I'm happy. Well, guess what? Expect the fees to go up too. So expect to get lower offers. You'll be lucky to get market value. You may get 95% of market value, and heavens forbid you go back to 90% of market value, which was what they were paying before the housing crisis happened. And then you're going to have higher fees. So expect to pay thousands more in fees, and then they may not be as flexible with you when it comes to your move time. So bottom line, if you are thinking about moving and you're thinking about you want to move on your own terms on the day you want to move, or close and stay in the house for 3 days for free, a month for a little bit of money, so you can have the money, find your next house, all that stuff, that could be going away. So my advice to you, reach out immediately. And as I've said, I'm certified in all these programs. I can get you a better deal. If you look below, there should be a link to a calendar app. Get on my calendar, call me, get a 15-minute consultation, see what I can do for you, and I'll always come out, look at your house if necessary, and help you with the best choice for you. If you don't want to list it, remember, you have these iBuyers. If iBuyers aren't working, you can list it, or you can just go on home and keep on doing what you're doing. So anyway, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not currently a subscriber, hit that like button. And I got more stuff coming for you because I just keep on pumping out this real estate information, guys.